Well, of course, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and today with our diet nutrition expert, Dr. Beth Kitchen, we're talking about ways that you could possibly potentially prevent getting this horrific disease. Dr. Beth Kitchen, good to have you with us this morning.
It's good to see you too, Mike.
Yeah, this is obviously something we want to put in everybody's minds right now.
Right. And one of the things I really want to stress to people is that these things are not necessarily going to prevent you from getting breast cancer, but they can lower your risk. And if you get breast cancer and don't feel guilty about it, like you did something wrong with your lifestyle, because 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer over the course of her lifetime. So that does not mean your risk. Let's say you're 50, your risk is not 1 in 8. It's your lifetime risk. My own mother got breast cancer. She did great. She's totally well now, but she was in her early 80s. And so, took a long time. She was in her early 80s, so that was pretty good. Now she's going strong, but you have to keep that in mind.
Sure. All right, so where do we start? Give us a few things we can look at this morning.
So let's talk about the first one, and that is stay at a healthy weight. When you are carrying extra fat, it increases the inflammation in the body. And researchers think that as many as 1 in 5 women, this could be a factor in their breast cancer risk. And this extra fat is also a risk for about 10 other cancers that we know of. Now, Mike, I hate telling people to diet. Diets are hard. So what I like to do is just tell people, start to incorporate healthier foods into your diet. More fruits and vegetables, more fiber, more whole grains. Adding a lot of extra fiber can go a long way in helping you to not gain weight and also maybe even take some off. And this extra weight is really particularly important in postmenopausal breast cancer. So it's important.
All right, what else?
Then the next one is get in motion. Okay, so get your body moving. Yeah. This doesn't have to be exercise can sometimes be sort of a negative word. People picture themselves going and huffing and puffing and sweating in the gym. What I'm talking about here is body is in motion. This can be gardening, dancing, going out for a walk around the block. We encourage aiming for 30 minutes a day. You might not always reach that, and that's okay. And that 30 minutes can be broken up throughout the day. So maybe in the morning you went out and worked in the garden, and maybe in the afternoon you raked some leaves and went for a walk. So you can break this up any way you want. It always helps to get a friend to do this with you. But getting more movement actually helps the body's immune system to fight off certain cancers, and breast cancer seems to be one of them.
And again, Dr. Beth, I was just saying, people just make sure they're listening to you, that these are just some things you can do to hopefully prevent it. Yeah.
The last one is to limit alcohol. This is my least favorite one, but alcohol is a carcinogen. And so we know that there's a relationship between alcohol and breast cancer. And so less is best. So for women, aim for 1 alcoholic beverage a day or fewer. The less you go, the better. Alcohol can alter DNA, which can make the hormones that cause breast cancer more potent. So this is a very important one. I would say that limiting alcohol is probably the strongest of these 3. And then the other thing is eat a healthy diet. There's some new information coming out about how the Mediterranean diet may help lower the risk of breast cancer. We don't know, but we do know the Mediterranean diet is a really healthy way to eat.
And definitely get those mammograms, right? All right, Dr. Beth Kitchen.
That's right. Yeah. That's a
good reminder. All right, Dr. Beth Kitchen, we do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.